Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, thank you for selecting this video and welcome to Jazz Journey. I want to share with you my first impression, but more like a comparison side by side almost as well. I did try this foundation yesterday, and the reason why I tried it before sharing with you in camera is because I really want to not just go based on one time experience. It was a foundation that I tried and I kind of liked how it looked comparing it to Kat Von D, and I did that first impression comparing both side by side, and I felt like I like more the Fenty Beauty next to the Kat Von D. But as time went by, I would wear just the Fenty Beauty, and I realized that my skin started getting very oily a lot quicker. Is that wearing the Kat Von D, I love how it looks, I love how long it lasts, and I did change my opinion. So what I did was I did apply this. I tried this yesterday. This is the Physicians Formula, the new one, and it's called the Healthy Foundation. And I love to hear a foundation that is healthy because I'm looking for items, product, ingredients that are going to help my skin, and especially because my skin is very sensitive, oily, acne prone, acne scars, and I have some redness too and large pores. So anything that's going to help hydrate my skin, giving it vitamins and antioxidants as well, to me that's a bonus. And it's a drugstore foundation, so it's not that expensive and it doesn't have that many ranges of colors, but it is a drugstore. So I do like the packaging. It does have SPF 20, so there was a lot of good components in it that it is called the Healthy Foundation. Well, you would think that I would try this side by side with the Neutrogena, the Hydro Boost, because it does what I do like that the packaging is so much similar. Besides, one is round, one is square, but even the applicator is the same thing. They're both claim to help you moisturize your skin and have all those benefits. So make sure that your skin looks very moisturized, and it feels a little heavy because it does feel kind of like a moisturizer when you apply it. So I don't want to compare it side by side because in that sense it's not lightweight, even though the ingredients are very similar. I did wanted to try it with a foundation that is my number one, and it's a high-end foundation. Why? Because when I tried this yesterday, I noticed my skin at first looked kind of like luminous when you apply it, but then when I started finishing my makeup and it started drying out, it looked matte. It feels kind of like that powdery finish, which is the same way that it felt when I'm wearing the Huda Beauty foundation. So I do like that the Huda Beauty looks luminous at first, but then it gives me that matte feel. I like the coverage, and I wanted to pair it side by side. So I'm going to try everything with this brush, because I do notice that when I apply this foundation with the brush, I love the coverage and I feel like I'm using less product versus if I use the sponge. So I'm going to use this to apply this on both of the foundations. The only thing I don't like about the Physicians Formula is that just like most of the foundations lately, it says that you have to shake it. So let's see. I did like the color that I selected, and the shade that I got is MN3. So they have neutrals. I think they have cool and warm. What do you guys think? See that at first it looks like it's very luminous, it's glowy, but once it dries, I don't know, it looked it and it felt like a matte type of foundation. And you see a little bit with the Huda Beauty goes a long way. So, and this one is the same way. It dries kind of quickly. So I do like how it looks. So I'm going to apply a little bit more because I feel like the redness here is showing more versus the Huda Beauty. That's why it's my number one, because I really like the coverage and I really love that foundation. So I'm going to put a little bit more of the Physicians Formula. I'm going to do is put the rest of my makeup and share with you my final thoughts comparing both sides, Hi guys, and welcome back. As you can see, I finished the rest of my makeup, and I want to go and talk to you a little bit about how it has gone for me. It has, even though I did finish my makeup, I was recording something else, and then I had to stop. So it has been a few hours since I first applied the foundation. So it's not like you're watching the makeup and it's just been half an hour or an hour. It's been a little bit more than that. But I want you to see that after a few hours how the foundation is holding. And at this time I'm wearing the Huda Beauty. One is drugstore, the other one is a high-end foundation, and I wanted to put it side by side because the Huda Beauty is one of my favorite foundation, while the other one is one that I really want to like because it's healthy. And right now it seems more oily or shiny here, but that is always the case with me. It's always looking shiny and oily here, but once I get close to it, it's not really oily. It's just that's how it has been because of more of my skincare too as well. So since I do know how this foundation applies, since I did apply this foundation for more than 10 hours yesterday using this foundation, the Physicians Formula, it was a reason why I got motivated to actually do a side-by-side, not just a first impression since I did try it, but a side-by-side with one of my favorite foundations, just because I don't want to say that it's a dupe, and I don't want to say that it was the reason because of the formulas or because they're offering the same thing that it seems similar. That's not the case at all. I like how it fell on my skin, so it reminded me a lot of the Huda Beauty, and that's why it came to mind. I was like, you know what, let me compare it side by side, since I feel like the results I'm getting is from the Huda Beauty. One thing I do like from this one is a lot creamier. I love how it smells and it's easier for me to apply, but this one I don't like the applicator because it takes longer for me to apply, and I really don't like that kind of sponge applicator. I like it as a concealer, but not for a foundation because I feel like you have to use more products to apply. I did use this, like I said, for more than 10 hours, and I really like how well it looked in my skin and how well it was holding the oils, and that's why it also reminded me of the Huda Beauty. And I like how it feels. It's very lightweight, it's buildable. I like that it has SPF, so in that I feel like this one is offering a lot more. The coverage on this one, I had to apply more for me to have almost the same coverage, and I feel like I have more coverage here even though I use less product. So, you know, side by side, it's kind of like picking and choosing to see which one still will be your favorite. But besides that, knowing that this one is $15 and this one is $40 side by side, I am really impressed with this foundation. I'm just doing it on one test wear, but on 2 days is what I have been doing on this video. So Huda Beauty is some foundation I do like, and so far I am liking this foundation. I wanted to do my first impression comparison with the high-end foundation, and giving you my overall impression on what I like and what I don't like about this foundation, or on both. Let me know if these are foundations that you have tried. What is your opinions, especially because everybody's skin is very different, and we also live in different places, so the weather does affect how a foundation also look on our skin. So I really thank you, and thank you for your support, and actually for watching my video, for selecting this video as well. So thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, bye.